Well, I believe that my darkest moment in our marriage was when I tried to love somebody that didn't love me back.
Oh yeah, that's true. I think with her saying that, she hit it right on the spot because I always knew that she loved me.
Yeah.
And she only wanted to love me, but I just really didn't understand what love was. So, how do you give somebody something that you don't quite understand? The day I got saved, I went from a ride from a men's retreat to the ride home, and I literally felt like I was blinded. I literally felt like I was in the dark because during that ride, I had just had this experience with the Holy Spirit, with God, with Jesus and Him coming into my heart. And during that 40-minute ride back home, the guys were talking in front, but I didn't see anything. And all that was being revealed to me was all the things that I had done to my wife. Like God was really showing me, hey, remember specific moments, like remember when she just wanted to be with you on your birthday and you just wanted to go out with your boys. Remember when you would just slam the door, slam the tables, and you would just, the words that you said was really specific. It was like God was revealing to me that, here's this woman that I gave you, that she just wants to love you, but look at how you treated her. So to me, that was one of the most darkest moments to really see who I was, because I didn't see who I was, up until that moment, that ride all the way home. That was deep for me. That was really revealing. That was tough.
Because I really loved him. I really did love him.
Yeah.
If I can say it, I had to hold on because my love for him was at a deep level that I didn't want to give up on him. I just loved him that deep that I said, you know what, I'm gonna stick with whatever, because I was afraid that I wasn't gonna find nothing else out there. I said, I'm just gonna stick it through, not knowing that down the line something was gonna happen. God was gonna make a change in my life when I gave myself to him. I thought I was loving him right? I tried everything in my power to try to change a man when I knew that I couldn't even change him. So when I gave my life to God, God made me realize that I had a lot of issues with myself that I had to fix. And he made me realize that before anything can be done with him, God had to work with my heart first. He had to change my ways. He had to deposit love in me because I wanted to love him the way I wanted to love him, not the way God caused me to love him. So that changed me the minute that I surrendered my life to God.
Man, now that I think about it, if I could be accurate, I mean, the moment that I really knew that there was a change was when I walked in the house. I'm sorry because it's real. And just when I looked at her, because I knew that she knew that something happened, and I didn't talk to her for the whole night because I knew that this woman loved me, and the way I treated her was bad. So I guess that was the real moment where I was like, you know what, hey, I gotta change, So in a nutshell, that's what it was. Now that I think about it, it wasn't the ride. It was when I really looked at her and I seen, God said, I took that ride and he showed me what I did, and then when I got home, he showed me who I did it to. I guess I was applying to that. Praise God.
I'm giving you the spot.
Thank you for making it alive. Sorry.
I'm sorry. No, I mean,
For
like if I have to.
Wow, praise God. Thank you for making it a lot
No,
easier.
like I mean, when like our life is like, it's that when you surrender your life to Christ, like we did, He changes everything. Everything truly is changed because He reveals to you how a marriage should be, and our relationship now is only by the grace of God that we are here together. Because from where we were back then to the way we are now, it's like being married legitimate. Because back then, you know, it was to the point where I was like, okay, we were gonna be married, but He always kept turning me down on the marriage, saying that we don't need papers to be married. And so when he received Christ, it was like a dream to me, like, oh my God, Jesus, you know?
Wherever I'm at, she's at. Wherever she's at, I'm at. We just do everything together. And that's the beautiful thing about that. It's completely opposite of what it was before when we used to do everything separate. So that's what God does. He takes one thing and He puts it together, and you can see the difference from night and day. That's a great example of it. Like, we don't have those issues and bring up our past as far as like, well, you did this, you did that, you did that. Like that stuff is really like gone.
And
it's empty. It's like we don't go there. Not because, you know, we're afraid to bring feelings back. It's just that it's truly like forgotten, you know?
Yeah. I even have a journal. Like, I have a journal, and this is just for part of my testimony. Not that I'm gonna share my journal that I would read. I would just like maybe grab a couple of words, you know, of how I felt in those dark moments of my life when I was there in my room by myself at 2 o'clock in the morning, not knowing what this man is doing out there, and I'm at home just hoping that everything is good with that, everything, that he's okay, and just because I was so in love with him, that to be in that place, it's the worst feeling. To love somebody that can't love you back, that really is the worst feeling. So it you know, now the kind of love that we have, it's just, I'm in love with him every single day. It's like a love I've never even felt before. And it coming from the background of my childhood, having a father that didn't know how to love me, and then to meet somebody that didn't know how to love me, that'll break somebody. But thank God by His grace that I held on, and my life changed, and I bucked onto God's promises that He was gonna do something in my life. And not until I surrendered to Him, He didn't do what He had to do. And look at us now, for the glory of God.